Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary Channel. I'm Sammy, your host, here to give you a detailed dive into another captivating book. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's essential for us to keep bringing you these summaries. Plus, subscribing means you'll always be in the loop when a new book summary drops. Today, we're exploring The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. Get comfortable because we're about to journey through the entire plot, so you'll feel like you've read the book cover to cover. The novel begins where the adventures of Tom Sawyer left off. Huckleberry Finn, a boy about 13 or 14 years old, is living with the widow Douglas and her sister, Miss Watson, who are trying to civilize him. Huck isn't too fond of their attempts to reform him and is itching for adventure. Huck's life takes a turn when his abusive, drunken father, Pap, returns to town. Pap kidnaps Huck and takes him to a cabin in the woods, but Huck manages to escape by faking his own death. He sets off down the Mississippi River in a canoe, seeking freedom and adventure. Huck encounters Jim, Miss Watson's runaway slave, on Jackson's Island. Jim is fleeing because he overheard Miss Watson planning to sell him down the river. Huck and Jim team up, and they begin their journey down the Mississippi River on a raft. As they travel, they form a deep bond of friendship and mutual respect. Their journey is filled with a series of adventures and misadventures. They come across a group of bandits on a wrecked steamboat and narrowly escape with their lives. Later, Huck dresses as a girl to gather information in a nearby town and learns that there is a search party looking for Jim. Huck and Jim's peaceful journey is interrupted when they encounter the Duke and the King, two conmen who join them on the raft. The Duke and the King engage in various schemes to swindle money from unsuspecting townspeople. They even stage a fake play, The Royal Nonsuch, to trick townsfolk into giving them money. One of their most elaborate cons involves pretending to be the brothers of a recently deceased man named Peter Wilkes. They attempt to steal the inheritance meant for Wilkes's daughters, but Huck's conscience gets the better of him. He decides to thwart the conmen's plans and help the Wilkes sisters recover their inheritance. This plan, however, leads to more complications and nearly exposes Jim. As Huck's journey continues, he grapples with his own beliefs about slavery and freedom. Despite the societal norms of his time, Huck comes to see Jim not as property, but as a friend and equal. Huck faces a moral dilemma when he must decide whether to turn Jim in or help him gain freedom. Ultimately, Huck chooses to protect Jim, even if it means going to hell for breaking the law. The climax of the novel occurs when Jim is captured and sold. Huck learns that Jim is being held at the Phelps farm, where Tom Sawyer's aunt and uncle live. In a twist of fate, Huck is mistaken for Tom Sawyer, and when Tom arrives, he pretends to be his own brother, Sid. Together, Huck and Tom concoct a complicated and unnecessary plan to free Jim, filled with absurd and dangerous elements. Their elaborate scheme culminates in Jim's escape, but Tom is shot in the leg during the process. Despite being free, Jim risks his own freedom to help nurse Tom back to health. In the end, it is revealed that Miss Watson had died 2 months earlier and freed Jim in her will, making all their efforts unnecessary. The novel concludes with Tom recovering from his injury and Jim finally gaining his freedom. Huck, however, is not content to be civilized and plans to head west to seek new adventures. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a tale of friendship, adventure, and the quest for freedom. It paints a vivid picture of life along the Mississippi River and explores the complexities of race and identity in America. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary Channel. Don't forget to subscribe to get updates on new episodes, and if you enjoyed this summary, please like and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.